Take a moment to get comfortable. Find a place where you can sit quietly, and if possible, where you won't be interrupted for the next few minutes. Allow your body to settle into whatever is supporting you. If you're sitting in a chair, feel the chair beneath you. If your feet are touching the floor, notice the ground beneath your feet. You don't have to hold yourself up right now. You don't have to accomplish anything. You don't have to explain anything. For the next few moments, you can simply be. Take a slow, deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and slowly release the breath. Today, we are going to sit with a name of God that meets us in one of the deepest places of the human heart, the place that longs to be seen, not noticed casually, not acknowledged in passing, but truly seen. Seen in the places that other people miss, seen beyond the smile, beyond the accomplishment, beyond the responsibility you carry, seen in the places you don't always have the words for. The name we are meditating on today is Elroy, the God who sees me. So for the next few minutes, you don't have to fight to be noticed. You don't have to perform to be recognized. You don't have to convince anyone that what you're carrying is real. You are already seen by Elroy. Take another slow breath in and gently bring your attention to the place in your life where you feel unseen. Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe it's at work. Maybe it's within your family. Maybe you have been pouring into other people so long that no one seems to notice that you're tired too. Maybe you have been the strong one, the dependable one, the one everyone calls on when they need something. And perhaps you're quietly wondering, who sees me? Or maybe it's some other area where you need to be seen. Maybe you're carrying something that no one knows about, a disappointment, a grief, a private struggle, a prayer that you have prayed so many times that you don't even know what else to say. Maybe you are tired of being misunderstood, tired of explaining, tired of giving and wondering, is anyone noticing what it is costing you? Or maybe you aren't even sure how to explain what you're feeling. All you know is that something inside of you feels lonely. Whatever that place is for you, you don't have to push it away. You don't have to make it sound better than it is. Just acknowledge it and quietly say to yourself, I feel unseen right now. And if it's true for you, you can add, it hurts, and I'm tired of hiding it. Take another slow breath. Allow yourself to be honest because you're not talking to someone who needs you to clean up your emotions before you come near. You are talking to the God who sees, the God who already knows, the God who sees what you have not been able to say out loud. Now, I want you to think about Hagar. She was in the wilderness, alone, vulnerable, rejected, and carrying pain that other people could not see. Yet in the middle of that wilderness, God saw her. Not eventually, not after she had figured everything out. God saw her there in the midst of it all. So now, imagine yourself in that wilderness. You don't have to picture a literal desert. Perhaps your desert looks more like your bedroom late at night. Or perhaps it's your car after a difficult day. Or maybe your workspace, your kitchen, or simply the quiet place inside your own heart where you have been carrying something alone or someplace else. Imagine yourself there. And now imagine that God turns his attention towards you, not towards the version of you that you present to everyone else, but towards you, the real you. Imagine his gaze resting on you, not a gaze of disappointment, not a gaze that says you should have done better by now, not a gaze that demands more from you, but a gaze filled with compassion, steady, warm, knowing. He sees your exhaustion. He sees the things that you have been carrying. He sees the tears you cried when no one was around. He sees the prayers you whispered when you didn't have the strength to pray out loud. He sees the disappointment you haven't told anyone about. He sees how hard you have tried. He sees the moment when you almost gave up, and he sees the strength it took for you to keep going. He sees all of it, and he does not turn away. Let that truth settle in your heart for a moment. You are not invisible to God. You are not an afterthought. You are not just another face in the crowd. He sees you, and he knows your name. He knows your story, and he knows the parts of your story that other people have never heard. He is not overwhelmed by what he sees. Slowly breathe in, and as you breathe out, hear these words in your spirit. You don't have to perform to get Elroy's attention. You already have it completely. Again, you don't have to perform to get Elroy's attention. You already have it completely. Let yourself rest, dear. You don't have to earn his gaze. You don't have to compete for his attention. You don't have to become more impressive to be valuable to him. You are already seen. Now, gently notice your posture. When you feel rejected, overlooked, unseen, sometimes our bodies respond before we even realize. Our shoulders may round forward. Our chest may feel tight. Our head may lower. We may physically make ourselves smaller, almost as if our bodies are saying, "Don't look at me." But today, we're going to gently practice something different. Not because you need to prove anything, but because you are safe to be seen by the one who sees you completely. If you're comfortable, sit a little taller. Allow your shoulders to gently roll back. Open your chest just a little and let your head lift. Not dramatically, just enough to remind your body, I don't have to hide. Now, we're going to breathe together. Breathe in slowly, and as you breathe in, think, you see me. Hold that breath and breathe this truth out. I am known by God. Now breathe slowly again, and as you exhale, release the need to be validated by anyone around you. Release the need to prove your worth. Release the need to make everyone understand you. Again, breathe in and tell yourself, you see me. Hold that breath and then breathe out the truth that you are known by God. Then one more time, and as you do, remember you are known. As you exhale, remind yourself you are enough in Elroy's sight. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw relax. And let your chest become a little more open. And then notice what happens when you no longer have to fight for someone's attention. You can stop chasing the approval of people who may never fully understand you. You can stop trying to convince people of your worth. You can stop exhausting yourself trying to make everyone see what God already sees. Because Elroy, he sees you. As we prepare to end this meditation, take one more slow, deep breath. Breathe in the reality that you are seeing and breathe out the fear that you have been forgetting. You may walk into a room today where no one understands what you're carrying, but no, Elroy sees you. You may encounter someone who overlooks your contribution, but no, Elroy sees you. You may have a moment at work when you feel unnoticed, but no, Elroy sees you. You may have tears that no one else knows about, but no, Elroy sees those tears. You may feel like nobody understands the full story, but no, Elroy sees every detail of your story. You do not have to carry the burden of making everyone see you correctly. God already does. And his seeing is not passive. He sees with compassion. He sees with understanding. He sees with love. So, as you return to your day, carry this truth with you. I am not invisible. I am not forgotten. I am fully known. I am deeply loved. Elroy sees me. Let's take one final breath together. Breathe in, Elroy, and breathe out, you see me. Breathe in, I'm fully known, and breathe out, and I'm never forgotten. One final breath. Breathe in slowly, and as you breathe out, release the need for human applause. Release the need to be understood by everyone. Release the need to prove your value, because you are already seen, already known, already understood, and already loved. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take a moment before you move on with your day, and remember, you do not have to perform to be seen by God. You do not have to become someone else to be worthy of his attention. You do not have to shout louder, work harder, explain more, or prove yourself. Elroy already sees you. Let that be enough for today. As you move throughout your day, consider this question. If you truly believe that you are completely seen, deeply understood, and unconditionally valued by Elroy, what expectations of humans' validation could you finally let go of?